The center was established in 1985 with the main purpose of providing quality preschool education to children ages 2 to 4. CCE's goal is not only to meet the educational needs of each child, but also to meet their social, emotional, and physical development. It is imperative that as part of CCE's growing family, parents have a clear understanding of CCE's philosophy and educational goals. And this is realized in the theory of play. Here at CCE, play is serious business. The teachers capitalize in a child's natural inclination towards play, engaging him or her in educational activities that allow him or her to learn basic concepts. Play, however, is always seen as something purposeful, never aimless, and it is designed to help the child discover his or her potentials. CCE's mission is threefold. First, to provide each child a program of education that may aid and nurture their physical development. Second, to provide each child with a stable, supportive, and responsive environment that may facilitate healthy emotional development. And third, to provide opportunities for the child to create, interact, and explore their environment that helps promote social development. Through the years, CCE has developed a program of education that is focused on providing each child with a well-rounded education. CCE's vision is to continue its social commitment to provide the children with a program of education that focuses on teaching children to be independent, self-confident, and competent members of society. In our effort to constantly find ways to improve our program for young children, CCE has developed an integrated curriculum which incorporates a wide variety of learning experiences, materials and equipment, and instructional strategies. All these shall accommodate a broad range of children's individual differences, maturation rates, styles of learning, and interests. Our program is meant to encourage a curriculum based on a few but important principles, namely, that working with children is based on knowledge of a child's development, especially of the interdependence of social, emotional, physical, and intellectual growth. That the physical environment created for the children shall encourage active participation in their own learning. And that the program's emphasis is on age appropriateness and individual appropriateness. The most apparent educational approaches used in CCE's program of education are the discovery approach, the traditional approach, and the progressive approach. Inherent in the discovery approach is the inclusion and use of learning materials. In this approach, children learn by first-hand experience. Teachers set up learning situations that stimulate the child's senses, touch, taste, smell, sight, and sound, and they are encouraged to explore through self-discovery. In this way, a child learns hands-on by observing, experimenting, and coming up with their own conclusions. The discovery approach provides children opportunities to construct knowledge through a large variety of activities that encourage advancement in all areas of development. The progressive approach recognizes that children develop sequentially from one stage of development to another. This approach provides children with opportunities that will challenge and aid them from one stage to the next, thus gaining mastery in learning concepts and skills. This allows the child to develop at his or her own rate. It takes note of the child's development in all areas: physical, cognitive, and social-emotional growth. Children are given praise and recognition for their individual achievements. The traditional approach is subject-oriented and its emphasis is on the so-called 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. Memorization, rote, and drill exercises are often given to promote work habits and increase attention span. Math, language, and writing skills are developed gradually through various activities, and when concepts are grasped, these skills are exercised through the use of worksheets and board work. The traditional approach is a large part of Nursery two's curriculum, as it is used to help prepare the children for more demanding levels of learning required in the big schools, majority of which adopt the traditional method of teaching. As part of CCE's program, field trips are planned to enhance the children's learning. Field trips are also a means of providing children with exciting hands-on experiences. It allows them to experience the marvels of the world outside their classrooms. Field trips also offer several desirable alternatives and interesting sources of stimulation which a controlled environment, such as the classroom, cannot offer. CCE celebrates special events throughout the school year. Some of the events to look forward to are the culminating activity for the first semester, the Christmas program, the Family Day, and the solemnity of the graduation or moving up day program. All these are especially prepared for parents and friends of CCE's growing family, and the performances are the children's crowning glories that make the teachers proud of each and every child's accomplishments. Knowing that children learn through first-hand observations, play, and direct experiences, the Center's curriculum shall allow for activities wherein children can engage in active thinking about what they have seen or experienced. It shall also consider the child's expanding world to include more interests and relationships as he or she gets older. By offering a dynamic approach to CCE's curriculum, we can take various factors of change into consideration to create a program that builds on what the children know, what their interests are, and how we can help them learn. In this way, we hope to develop active and eager learners. The quality of programs for young children depend more on the teacher than any other factor. At CCE, the teachers may vary in background or teaching style, but all have a high degree of understanding of young children and possess the ability to work effectively with them. CCE's teaching staff is composed of graduates with degrees in or related to early childhood education or child psychology. This equips them with a clear understanding of the developmental stages of young children ages 1 to 5 years old. CCE's teachers also have warm and outgoing personalities, and they have the ability to establish close relationships with young children and adults as well. CCE's teaching staff provides a supportive, nurturing, and warm environment for the children. They serve as positive role models for the children under their care. Through the years, CCE has continued to give valuable service to the community by offering a program focused on providing each child with a well-rounded education to enable them to become independent, self-confident, and competent members of society. After more than 2 decades of committed service, CCE remains known for its quality of education given not only to the children enrolled at the center but to parents as well. Welcome to the Center for Childhood Education.